world is back, which means I'm back. Just the original Kara Pies this time, no baby. This time we're not making like fried chicken out of like that. We're actually creating. Sorry, we're not creating anything. We are using these things. They're called potatoes. We're gonna make the mashed potato. Yes. That's not what I meant to say. Anyway, get to knife. See, I don't understand why people keep trusting me why people keep trusting me with chocolates and eat. That's for my coffees. The last time I tried to make my own coffee, I burned myself with the kettle. And then I tried to take the air fryer out. I burned myself again. And I tried to use the oven too. Why do people keep trusting me with these things? But you know what? We're gonna prove today. Got this. I do not got this. Okay, cooking with Mia. Not with anybody else. Oh baby. God, we're gonna be cooking you in a second. We're gonna have fried Lily. Anyway, cut into half. See, I know how to do this. I've done this before. But then we're gonna get the container and we're gonna plop the two halves into there. Now normally we would peel them, but again, still don't trust myself with sharp objects. If they were bigger, then I would have to do this. Show you. Also, don't do this without a parent supervision. They'd have to do this. Wait, I'm not done yet. These are very small potatoes, so I don't know what to do about that. I'll do it anyway. I'll show you. So maybe I should do that. They're getting bigger, like that. You would cut them into four quarters. You guys want to learn some math? Cut potato in half, and then you turn it around to cut it into 4 quarters of a potato. So that way, you should have 8 quarters of a potato. See? Cut in half, and cut another half out of the 2 quarters to make it two of a half. What am I saying? Anyway, say this is a full potato. So this is the half. We want to cut the half into quarters, into 2 quarters, like that, into 2 halves. Then with the 2 halves, we want to put it back together. I think that's the one way. Put it back together. And make it into 4 quarters of a half. If that makes sense. So like 4 quarters into a half. And leave it out here, so it should equal 8. So in total, there should be 8 quarters of a small potato, and actually potatoes in general. So when you're cutting mashed potatoes, a bit of math for you. So there we go. We have 4 pieces. Then another 4 pieces equals 8. And plug them in there. And you have to do this on a chopping board, otherwise you might end up cutting the bench. You probably don't want that. Put it together. Cut 4 pieces. Good. We have 4 pieces. Do the same thing with this. Here we go. Also, you want to keep your hands on top of the knife, so that way it's nowhere near this or that. Let's do this again. Just cut off these. So these aren't the best things to have on the potato. Alright, let's do it again. Cut into halves, then half that, then make it into 4 quarters. See, I'm learning fractions, and I hate fractions. I hate fractions so much. But you know what, I'm teaching them for you guys. Because, like, I need some young audience here to learn some stuff. Not the old adults who are not old, but the adults who who already know how to cook. This is mostly for children. Like the content that I made is like I make it for children and my classmates to see. But it's not private, so which means the entire world can see. So if I just get my entire place just my school to see it, that would mean I would have to go like around. Oh yeah. That would mean I have to go around and like tell everybody, or tell my sister, tell all the year 5s, and tell people that I know in year 4, to tell all the year 4s, and then to tell people that I know in year 3, then so on with year 2, year 1, and reception. You know, like if I were to do that, I'll just my friends know at least one person in each year level. I know I can tell people in year 6. You know what? Never mind. They can tell people in year 6. They can tell everybody, and I can tell nobody. I can just tell my sister to tell people, and I can tell my friends that I do know are in those year levels. If that makes sense. It's just been a lot quicker. Oh, 6 minutes. That's tight. Alright. Put the knife down. Alright. Now, you should have potato. I'm gonna be a big batch of mashed potato. I love mashed potato. Anyway, I'm just gonna turn the camera. I don't know what that was. This thing. Show you this thing. Hello. Anyway, so you want to put it cold water or hot water, it doesn't really matter. You want to sprinkle it around. Make sure it's over the potato. So like, I would say like that. And spread a little bit out. You don't want to make it too runny. You know what I mean. There we go. That's perfect amount. Alright. Stella! How long do we put it in the microwave for? 18 minutes. Does she not know what's 6? 2 more minutes. 6 plus 2 equals 8, right? Yeah. So we have 6. We have plus 2 equals 8. Stella, then you put it in for another 2 more minutes, not 8 minutes. I put it in for 8 minutes. No, I put it in for 18. I'm gonna put it in for 18. Second. 18 minutes. 18 minutes. Oh, yeah. There you go. Oh, my phone was down there. Alright, let's do a little bit of tidying. And then I'll continue the rest of the mashed potato. Oh shoot! Wait, stop. I forgot to put the lid on. You need to put the lid on, by the way. I completely forgot about that. See, when I get sidetracked sometimes. Leave me alone. There we go. Yay! Alright. See, I should probably stop doing that. Wait, I just remembered. I made something before. Like you know how you have Toby apples? I used that. That thing. That to make this. chocolate apple. It was put in the freezer with nothing. But I think I'm gonna have to put it in for another coat. Because I don't know if you can see it. Like, it doesn't actually look very chocolatey. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put it for another coat. This is gonna be the last part. Like, I'm gonna try this out. This thing down. I'm very creative kid. Have you guys ever heard of Sloppy Joes? I think it's like a show or something. I don't know. Or maybe like something I just saw on Nickelodeon. Something. Yeah, that's good. There we go. Probably not, but you know, that's okay. You know, see, we learn from mistakes. Not to waste things. Which is why I made the thingamajig. Anyway. I'm going to do what to do. Okay. We are going to go back. Okay, after half an hour, not actually half an hour, 18 minutes of cleaning this kitchen, making it look nice and neat, everything's done. I can't really see it very well. Anyway, we got the mashed potatoes. Let's get them out of the microwave. I want to be safe. I'm scared. Just gonna use paper towel. Your potatoes should be done too, by the way. What the hell? I can see that too, but what is that? I don't know what that is. That's kind of scary. Okay. Definitely ready. Alright. These have been... No, not yet. Okay. This is the one that I hate about doing mashed potatoes. Is when you have to take that off. Watch it. 2, 3, 1. No, I'm scared. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay, no, I'm too scared for this. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, now I have to take that thing out. Let's see. Go. Oh, okay. Oh wait, I have to get out the drain. Let's get out the drain. Thing. this thing is what you need next. So I'll show you potatoes look like. You can see them. I don't know if you can clearly. I can't put my head that far. But now I don't know if you can see it. You can't exactly see it, but hopefully you saw that. I don't know what you saw, but there should be water in there. Now what you're gonna do? Drain all the water out. Take all the water out. See, that's all the water. I think I squished half of the potatoes. Anyway, what you gotta do next is milk. Butter. Milk, butter, and salt, and this thing, the potato masher. My ears and obviously for the butter, a knife. First, put the milk in. About. No. What are you looking for? No, you don't need a measure. You do, you don't. Anyway, just tip some milk, but a fair amount of milk, but not too much milk, because then it will be too red. I think I'll put too much milk. Oh look, Stella's back. Say hi.
Hi.
You like this? Hi. You know, before she was holding her hat like adult, she was holding her hat like this, and she was like, and then I was like, she laughed, and then she goes, "You're weird. You're weird, Stella." If you could see her face better, she's like, she definitely has an attitude. This girl definitely has an attitude. You know the tests on like YouTube and stuff, and how like if you can do this face, you definitely have an attitude. Okay, you put it down. So much butter.
What is this, Mia?
Put it back in. It's not ready yet. You know how this thing is toffee apple? Stella, you're putting chocolate everywhere.
Well, why are you
Because I wasn't expecting you to touch it. You know how this thing is toffee apples, right? That's a such thing as,
No, it's not.
as chocolate
That's
apple.
not a toffee apple.
That's a chocolate apple.
That's stupid.
You're stupid.
Stupider.
Weirder. Weirder isn't a word, though. You know, we're gonna put this away and keep this out because we may need this. I'm back. Okay. So now, before we put the salt in, we're going to not mix it. Exactly. We'll start mashing. Now, this is what I'll show you. You're going to hold this. You're going to mash. 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 I think I put too much milk in it. But that's okay. Mash. Want to mash, mash. Let's sing the mashed potato song. You want to mash, mash, mash a potato. Mash so everything's neat. Mash, mash, mash a potato. Mash, mash, mash a potato. Mash it, mash it till it's all neat. Mash, mash, mash. Empty it out. Mash, mash, mash again. You wanna mash, mash the potato, mash it all again. You wanna mash the potato, mash it all around. Mash the potato until it's soft and round. Don't wanna make sure it's too sloppy, but you wanna make sure that it's sloppy joes. Wanna make sure that it's sloppy joes. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mash the potato, mash the potato. Wanna mash the potato, mash potato, mash the potato, mash the potato, mash the potato. Until you mash again. I'm gonna go mash the potato, mash again. You wanna mash the potato to a circle and then. Yeah, 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 yeah. Take the shape out of it and turn it into mush. Take the shape out of it and turn it into mush. Wanna shake the potato until it turns to mush. Sing like mash the potato, mash it all around. Mash the potato until it turns around. Mash the potato, mash it all around. Make sure it's all juicy and creamy. And then you want to add the salt around it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Want to mash the potato, mash it all around. Mash the potato and add the salt too. Go do, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. Mash the potato up. 1, 2, 2. Mash you 2. Mash you 2. Oh, mash the potato up. Mash the potato. Mash it all around. Mash the potato until it turns around. Make it as thin as ice. Turn it into something spice. Add a little something, do a little something. Then you got the mashed potato that you ordered. Sing it with me now. Mash the potato. Mash it all around. Mash the potato, mash it all around. Oh, mash the potato, mash it all around. Mash it all around to as smooth as a baby's butt. Oh no! We took baby's butt and put it into the mashed potato. So we mash the potato until it turns smooth. Mash the potato, make it thin as ice. And even though the mashed potato is done, we want to add the mashed potato song. And so we sing, mash the potato, mash it all around, yeah, yeah, mash the potato, mash it all around, yeah, yeah, mash the potato, mash it all around. Oh, mash the potato. Yeah, that's our song, and that's the end of the mashed potato song. Ow! That's the mashed potato song, if you didn't know. Because there's no evidence that whatsoever. Speaking of the mashed potato song, this side, peel it. That's perfect. I'm obsessed with mashed potato. Anyway, it should look like that. It smells amazing. Let's smell it. Anyway, I'm back. Sorry, a little snooze from the mashed potato. Anyway, gonna put that away, clean up again. And this is not supposed to how this is supposed to go. I'm supposed to clean up and not clean up again. It turns out I cleaned up again. I'm gonna do it. On camera, Mia. Remember that. Clean up your sprinkle around so that way you can make the rest of your food. let's get through the plate now. Wait. Actually, I just realized. We're gonna put that back on, so that way it stays hot, and so that way when everything else is ready, spread too first. Okay, I'm the mashed potato queen. Mashed potato queen. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Why is everything open? Anyway, thank you so much for watching my mashed potato mashing all around. Hey! My mashed potato making. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my Kiara makes mashed potato. Sorry, I had to stop the song stuck in my head now. Anyway, thank you guys for watching so much of my videos and this one too, and I'm gonna miss you guys. So, bye. Mash potato, mash it all around. Hey, mash potato. Everyone say hooray! Okay, now at the end. Bye. Mash